Welcome, everybody, to a late-night dramatic reading of my Pscyho roommate's last letter to us, which was dated June 18th, 2018. Before I begin this, let us know that you can hear us, and I speak as in the plural because I'm speaking on behalf of me and my current roommates who are not fucking crazy. So if you can hear us out there in internet land and YouTube land in the live chat, say hi. Other than the people I've already said hi. Hi, Natasha. But the rest of you have not said hi yet. Say hi, and I will continue reading. Sounds great. Thank you very much. Okay, here we go. This is a letter from our Pscyho roommate who we're in lawsuit with, who we evicted a few months ago. Many of you know the story. He was the one that tried choking me, who I grabbed his hand and basically threw him to the ground and put him in an armbar and had him begging for a little mercy because he's a little fucking pussy. We are suing him, or he's actually suing us, we found out. He's suing us, and this is one of the letters that he has sent to us. So I figured I'm going to share it to the world because it's entertaining. I haven't read the whole thing. Matter of fact, I've only read about 5% of this. It's like 13 pages, and double-sided 13 pages, by the way. Yeah, you guys remember the old roommate. Yes, this is from him. So I've not read this all. This is new to me. So I'm going to be reading it for the first time as well. That's what makes this exciting because I have no idea what the fuck is in it. The ones I've read before, they were fucking psychotic. This, I'm assuming, is going to be no different. But yeah, so he is suing us for $9,000 worth of damages. He didn't have $9,000 worth of stuff. I assure you of that. So this is going to be a very long story time, so buckle in, boys and girls. I will be watching the live chat. If you have questions as we go, please ask. I can tell you right now, I've only read the first page. But from prior experiences, I can tell you that his nomenclature is the cousin it is me, because I have long hair. And the creature from the Black Lagoon is my other roommate who was a director, and he started a movie called, what was the movie he was in? Night of the Rats, if you want to go look him up. Night of the Rats. He starred in that, and he was a director of the Emmanuel series, if you remember the Emmanuel series. So he was a friend of mine, and he lived here for a while, and he might come back, but his name was Kevin. So anyways, let me cough here, and, oh, hey, Brandy, hey, Charlie, and the rest of you guys. So you guys might get a kick out of this, because like I said, I haven't read this letter yet, but my roommate just handed it to me, and we're going to go on air and just read it. So what the fuck, right? Let's do it. Story time. Okay, June 18, 2018. By now, you have all been served by the Sheriff's Department. I have a class action lawsuit against you for July 5th, 2018. You have no chance at all in court when the judge has all the information on you. This is underlined, by the way. You will not only have to pay $9,000 in cash, but that butt-ugly idiot, cousin it, that means me, you both will go directly to jail for contempt of court. You lie and deceive. The judge will not listen to him with letters he sent to you months ago. That butt-ugly idiot, cousin it, afar from the judge's letters arrived. By the way, this is his grammar. I'm trying to read as best as I can, please. It's the spelling is atrocious, and the grammar is even worse. And by the way, I suck at spelling, so when I say somebody else's spelling is bad, you know it's bad. So when I'm still there upstairs, I bought a new Apple iPhone for $700 each for myself, my beautiful, gorgeous supermodel wife to be, her father and her mother. I started to buy iPhones by Apple since they were first for sale. That's $2,400 in cash, hundreds of 50s for the Apple iPhones. Her father is a federal judge and owns 20 law firms, 15 investment companies. I have $30 million in cash invested with him. I'm paying half of our $5 million wedding cash, 2018. My $100,000 BMW 7 Series is parked in her 6-car garage at her father's mega mansion. When I was hit from behind by a stupid fool in a hurry to get to the airport, LAX, on time, also to turn in his rental car, the injuries to my right foot and hands is why I'm not driving for now. parentheses, soon. Oh, this is dead serious. This guy is motherfucking serious. This guy literally attacked me. He's serious. To get away from the letter real quick, I was taking a shower one day. I came out of the shower, and he was standing there, and I'm in my towel, man, right, just naked except for a towel, and he's standing there looking at me. And my first response was, "What the fuck do you want?" And with these round, beady fucking pupiled eyes, he grabbed my throat. Well, I know a little self-defense, so I put my arm under his arm, and my right hand. I put my left hand over his arm, and I pushed down, and then I armbarred him. So I basically took my elbow, wrapped it around his arm, and took him down to the ground, and I held him there until help arrived. But yeah, he tried to choke me. I'm like, "Ron, motherfucker, move." So yeah, this is dead serious. And this is not the first letter I've read, so you guys know this guy's fucking nuts. That's why I figured you guys like a good dramatic reading. Continuing. So I do not want my new 2018 BMW series just sitting in the car garage. So I let her parents drive my state-of-the-art masterpiece. They are thrilled. So happy. They know they will have pleasure every day. Until the day when my $2,000 square foot mega mansion is finished on 20 to 30 acres of prime real estate. My 6-car garage, 2 Olympic-sized swimming pool heated jacuzzi, 2 times sized tennis courts, professional, billiards room with 3 professional Brunswick pool tables, 7 master suites with 7 master rooms and jacuzzis, 2 times deluxe full-size luxury elevators on 3 floors. All master suites have 4 by 15-foot bedroom balconies. A professional golf course, library, office, indoor professional pistol range, martial arts studio. After all, I'm 6'3", 220 pounds, 10th degree black belt, grandmaster in martial arts. Since 1974, I have been winning equal to Olympic gold medalist in martial arts, archery, all firearms competitions around the world since I was 10 years old. Imagine what I can do now. I still have the business cards from the Olympics USA Coaches Scouts teams. They say I could win all events double underlined, all events, double underlined. In firearms, archery, martial arts, over 300 gold, I don't want to make the sound guy crazier than he actually is. Only 30 gold medals for the U.S. Olympic team. Sorry, not 300 guys. So for 30 gold medals for the U.S. Olympic teams, easy. I agree. But I do not have 2 to 4 years of my life to fly to the Olympic Stadium with my Gulfstream G650 private jet, take my deluxe stretch limo to the Olympic Stadium, win my 30 gold medals plus, easy, then fly away. It does not work that way. No shit. A moment of lucidity. Okay. It's 2 to 4 years, join, train, qualify with the Olympic tennis teams. Then, time I just don't have. Then my face will be on a Wheaties cereal box. By the way, this guy's probably late 50s. He's probably a decade older than I am. So, and yeah, by the way, I don't care shit how old you are. You're a decade older than me, and you grab my throat, I'm gonna take your ass to the ground. So, since 1975, I have been on an international diamond broker. I've been a international diamond broker. It should be and, dude, and international. Vowels, A and N, and, okay. Jewels of the highest level. No one on the planet Earth equal to me. The highest quality of diamonds, sapphires, emeralds, rubies, gold, platinum. My clients around the world. I'm a self-made half a billionaire. Well, come on, guys. He's not totally crazy. He's like half a billionaire. He didn't go for the full billion. Come on. Seriously? I mean, if he was crazy, would he go for the full billion? Really? No? Okay. Well, he's only a half a billionaire, so. Yeah, he's living with Steve where he's broke. And I am broke right now, by the way. Luckily, and I just told my friend this. I had enough that I saved up from my Patreon. I actually paid my rented in advance for the first time. That felt really good. So my rent is paid up. So I'm in a really good spot. And I thank all my Patreons, and I thank my friends and the people that have been supporting this channel and the Non Sequitur Show for that, because I don't feel stressed right now because I am paid up for several more months and I don't have to worry about shit. So thank you very much. Anyways, back to dramatic reading time. I spent over $2.5 million on my parents. My father lived to 74 years of age with Mr. G, which is worse. I don't know what that means. Mr. G. Is that G-Man? Did he live with Gary? I don't know. But he lived with Mr. G, which is... Oh, I'm sorry, with MG, which is worse. What's MG? I'm sorry. I know MS, but has multiple sclerosis. But he says, which is worse than MS? What's MG? You guys know? I don't know. Not going to look it up. Most die in their 40s, 50s. My dad, World War II vet, Army, fought in Germany. Well, thank you for his service. You didn't do shit because you didn't serve, but thank you for your father's service. My father lived to 74 years of age because of his good son, amazing son. So he lived to 74 years of age because of his son. Okay. And you're the reason probably why he went to war and probably hoped that he got shot. And no, I'm not going to denigrate a veteran. I will not do that because I have definitely the utmost respect for veterans, and he deserved a better son than this fucker. All right, my mother lived to 90 years of age because of me. I loved my parents. Boy, not narcissistic at all now, is he? Wow. If I spent the over $2.5 million on myself when I arrived over 3 years ago, I would have arrived at LAX with my private Gulfstream G650, then take my stretch limo to Hollywood, Beverly Hills to pick up the keys to my mansion, living there until I build my $30 million mega mansion. It would have to be built by now. If the 20 to 30 acres did not want burn, I think burn. Yeah, 20 to 30 acres did not burn with all the wildfires, Thomas fires, the most destructive forest fire in history. By the way, side note, he actually sent a letter to the judge in our court system here, our little town here. He sent a letter to them. And, of course, the judge can't take things ex parte, which means outside of your lawyers. And all that letters came back to us. And the first letter that he wrote to the judge was explaining all about the Thomas fire and how lucky it was that certain things didn't burn, and how he wanted to talk to the judge about, how fires burn. Yeah. Not saying that he did it. I'm just saying it's a little creepy. Oh, myasthenia gravis, MG, a long-term neuromuscular disease that leads to varying muscle and skeletal weakness. Thank you, Mark. Okay. I had not heard that term before, so thank you very much. I learned something new occasionally. Also, with my amazing certified IQ of 246. Again, I don't want to make it sound crazy. And by the way, I'm reading this after finishing off what's left of my corn whiskey. There was about actually 6 shots left, so please forgive me. I'll do the best I can. But no, it's not 2,406. Come on, this is ridiculous. No, he has a certified IQ of 246. Sorry, so. Also, my amazing certified IQ of 246. Since I was in the first grade, mega genius with 3 exclamation marks. Not just 1 exclamation mark. Not 2, guys. Come on. He has 3 exclamation marks. I mean, clearly you're a genius if you have 3 exclamation marks, right? I mean, right? That's true. So, dude, you can't be saying he's lying. It's right here. It's got to be the fucking truth, right here. Since I was in the first grade, mega genius, all underlined, 3 exclamation marks. I mean, nobody fucking exaggerates or lies when they use 3 exclamation marks. You guys are crazy. 10 years, I was also a banker at the highest level, shipping millions of dollars to the Federal Reserves, and also a financial director to a Fortune 500 company for over 10 years, depositing millions of dollars every day. All 3 at some time, 3 jobs at the highest level since 1975. Wow, amazing. Now let's get to the main reason for writing you again. Oh, this is where it gets good. Again, I have not read this yet. This is great. I'm experiencing this just like you guys are for the very first time. This is almost kind of like romantic and sensual. Not the letter, but being with you guys reading this. Yeah, no, Michael, yeah, I finished off the corn whiskey. There wasn't much left. There was like 6 shots, but I tell you what, that's just like moonshine. Holy crap. Yeah, it even says, I'm telling you, good old, it was like moonshine. Yeah, no, seriously, the shit is like moonshine. Wow, potent stuff. I had 6 shots, and damn, it's affecting me, but that's okay. I can still read this. But it was really tasty, I gotta admit. If you did read the paper's lawsuit served to you, it states, did I contact you about the lawsuit? Double question mark. The answer is yes, several times, by phone. You did not answer. Your cheap free Metro cell phone. Oh, my roommate actually has a real phone. On caller ID. How many times did I write you from Hollywood, Beverly Hills with my wife to be? There with me. I warned you 12 times about all the code violations, junk cars, everything I warned you about come true. And by the way, just to let you know, this motherfucker, my car was parked in the driveway for quite some time. I had a Dodge. And one of the other roommates needed to make space for something. And I was nice enough and I moved the car to the driveway. Well, I did have expired tags. I wasn't driving it and I was going to get new tags. But I moved it to the street and guess what happened? Yes. It got towed away. Now, being my financial situation is the way it is, I couldn't get it out of impound. So basically, I lost my car because of this guy. No, he doesn't have a girlfriend. His girlfriend is actually a shopping cart from Safeway. That's his girlfriend. So, because we call her lovingly as Barbara, by the way. True. Because they advertise like his girlfriend's outside. It's a shopping cart from Safeway. Here he goes. I warned you all come true. I could deal with all 3 of you, Cousin It, Creature from the Black Lagoon, and Marie Reserve, 19-year-old, at 19 years old. Never saw action, like my Army vet dad. Yes, you never saw action because you never fucking served, you fucking coward. In your sick mind, you become Clint Eastwood, Heartbreak Ridge, Master Sergeant, Gunway Highway. You have dementia, big time. Forget even when you're telling this stupid stories over again. By the way, this is to my landlord, so this is not directed to me, but you became General Patton. You march around in circles below the stairs. Yeah, he actually did that. That actually is true. My roommate is a former Marine, and occasionally he would, have a lot of coffee and just want to fuck around, and he would march at the bottom of the stairwell and, hum reveille. Yeah, it's kind of fun. Yeah, one clown shoe. A guy with 3 million black belt couldn't choke me out. No, he couldn't. Matter of fact, I had him down in less than, I would say, 0.43 of a second, less than that. I literally armbarred him. When you grab somebody, if you guys know about martial arts, when he grabbed me, I literally just put my hand underneath his, put my other hand on top of my wrist, and took my elbow over, and I pinned him down that way. And so I had him in a full armbar. He wasn't going anywhere. He was crying for mercy until my roommates came. And I told him if he ever tried that again, I would fucking knock his ass out. He didn't try it again after that, by the way. He never touched me after that. Then send your butt ugly, stupid men upstairs to private bathroom to harass me. Cousin It starts at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 5 a.m. in my bathtub. I refinish like a pro. No, I took a shower one day at like 2 a.m. because it was hot and I was up and tired. He tried to actually paint the bathtub one time, and lo and behold, he doesn't know something like a primer. He doesn't know what a primer is, and he doesn't know what roughing something up means, because the porcelain was so smooth that without a primer or any kind of roughness, what do you think happened when you put a latex paint on it? Can anybody tell me what happens to latex paint when you put it on a non-porous, a very smooth, non-prime surface? Anybody who's done any painting will know this answer. I'll wait for you guys because I'm not going to tell you. Yeah, it works to wash right off. It latex. I mean, it's actually an acrylic, so it basically painted the shape of the tub and then peeled off like you would like a skin. It just peeled right off. That's all he did. He's painted the shape of the tub and then just painted right off. Yeah, that's it. Brilliant. Cousin It starts. Okay, wait. Assholes is in the tub with his dirty clothes on the dumbbell weight, banging around in the morning. I took a shower and I put my clothes on the floor because usually when you take a shower you get naked. From what I understand, I mean maybe other people don't, but it's okay to do that, right? I mean, it's not you're not ashamed to be naked in the shower, are you? Is that a problem? I'm confused here. I mean, where do you guys put your clothes when you go in the shower? Sometimes, yeah, I guess if you're like really meticulous, you put them on a hook. But I'm lazy and I put my clothes on the fucking floor. Just how I am. It's okay. And he said, my new expensive queen bed, the headboard, my expensive queen bed, is 24 inches away from the wall bathtub shower. That actually is true. And so when we took a shower, yeah, it kind of does make a little noise. We didn't care. When you feel like taking a shower, you feel like taking a shower, right? Brandy says, I take my shower with my clothes on. You would, Brandy, because you're just sweet and innocent, of course. Brandy Lynn is the only woman alive that has never been naked, by the way. True story. She's of age, so don't get all creeped out, guys. Syndicus, he gets naked all the time. Yeah, trust me, I know Syndicus gets naked. I won't tell you how. Off air. Then you have the creature from the Black Lagoon. You told me his father was a retired judge. You evicted him. Well, no, he didn't, actually. His sister evicted him. Actually, no, she didn't. For bringing bed bugs into her garage. No, that actually didn't happen. Into her storage or the old sofa he slept on. He stole food from the homeless people. This is, by the way, this is the guy Eric. Kevin I told you about. He stole food from homeless people. He stole food from the fridge. No, he never actually did. Never took my food. He was fired for pulling weeds from the wrong way. How do you get fired for pulling weeds from the wrong way? I don't know. You told me this. He's a real idiot, butt ugly, child molester, gay asshole. He likes little boys. And by the way, none of this is true. I actually know Kevin very well. He was a director and a producer. He directed the movie's Manuel series. He produced the movie Night of the Rats with what is her name? Barbeau. What's her name? God damn it! What's that? What's Barbeau's first name? Guys, help me out here. Adrian Barbeau. Okay. Anyways. You gave him my brother's cell phone emergency phone number. You told him to send threatening emails to my brother. No, actually what happened was we decided to ask his brother what this guy's fucking issue is and said, does he have mental problems? And he is pretty much needing to find another place because we're going to be evicting him and we don't want to see him out on the street. That's not a threatening email. I read the threatening email. No, I'm not drunk. I had a little bit of whiskey, but I'm not drunk yet. I'm working on it, though. I'm getting there, but not quite. If you guys aren't enjoying this, I could do something else, but you guys enjoying this? Brandy, are you enjoying this dramatic reading? She's enjoying it. Okay, so. No, I wish there was more, actually, but there was very little, so I had about 6 shots. I still have the emails, also because I'm 6'3", 220 pounds, so tall and handsome. No, he's really not. Yeah, not. I look like 2 Supermen, a James Bond 007, a Thomas Crown, and Man from U.N.C.L.E. Yeah, no, he really doesn't. No. Actors Christopher Reeves. Well, he might look like Christopher Reeves now. Christopher Reeves has been dead for a very long time. So this guy might actually look like Christopher Reeves does now. That I can actually see. So Henry Carvel, Pierce Brosnan. This is for coming from over 50. I can't even read this. This is coming from over 50 fashion models, supermodels, girlfriends in 30 years. Boy, he's prolific, man. He has more than I have. These I'm only at page. Oh fuck! By the way, I lied. It's 17 pages long. I'm only at page. Oh shit! No, fuck. There's more than that. Oh god! There's 2 parts to this shit. Oh god! I'm not even like a quarter of the way through, people. Shit. These 50 girlfriends I taught martial arts, firearms safety, shooting, marksmanship for 30 years. These two stupid, butt-ugly morons, idiots you sent upstairs to provoke me into violence. I came out of the shower and he grabbed my throat. How provoking can I be naked in a towel? I understand that a lot of women have looked at me and said, damn, that thing's a mighty weapon. But I had a towel on. So, yeah, I don't think that I was that threatening to him for him to look me in the eye and just grab my throat out of nowhere. So, anyways, very provoking. Yes, Kyle. Oh, man. You want me to injure, even kill them. You are out of your mind. You are a coward. Well, you're the one that grabbed my throat, dude. You actually tried to physically choke me. But I outpowered you because you're a piece of fucking shit and you don't know martial arts and I took karate. All right. You're a coward. The creature from the Black Lagoon, the other guy, is upstairs singing like an asshole from the Great Gong Show at 2 a.m. Iffy on that one. I don't know if that's true or not. It could be. He does sing, but really badly. He's singing Secret Agent Man, Secret Agent Man. That actually is true. He did sing that. 12 Inches from My Door. That's the song for Man from Uncle. Napoleon Solo Henry Carville. The actor is 32 years old. The Lazy Neighbor Lawn. Oh, what the fuck? This gets... Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to confuse you guys here, but this is... Okay, here we go. I look like his twin, his 64-year-old twin. I feel like I'm 34 years of age. Then that idiot, Kevin, after singing out loud, I'm taking a shower, now I'll be leaving the door open. You can't join me in the shower. Yeah, I can actually see Kevin saying that. You can't join me in the shower. Okay. More harassment because of you trying to drive me out. No. This was actually like the last day he was here before he got evicted. This was like literally the eviction notice, the writ of execution, all that has been done. The sheriff's department literally was coming out that day to remove him. So you tried to evict me for 2 months. No, we did evict you after 2 months. It's a 2 months long process, you dipshit. Denied by the judge and court. Well, no, it wasn't denied by the judge and court because you're no longer here. It was denied by the court time after time. Evict me? What? I pay in cash. Hundreds and fifties. On time. Even early. I cut down the grass 2 feet high. Even the lazy neighbor's lawn grass I cut down. Cleaned it up for free. What a sweet man. I restored the bathtub, and like a pro and professional would have charged over $500. I did it for free. I turned my space into a 5-star hotel suite. I gotta admit, his room was pretty nice. I will give him that. He kept it really clean. I'll definitely give him that. I spent over $20,000 cash, new furniture, new Sony widescreen TV, HD 4K, new Blu-ray DVD player, DVD Blu-ray Collector's Edition DVDs, new refrigerator, freezer, microwave, oven, even new AC, new cell phones, plus 3 chargers, new fishing tackle, new field glasses, tools, new leather cases, briefcases, digital photos, new stereo, CD collection, hairdryer, shower, wardrobe, $10,000. No, we took an inventory of his stuff. I'm guessing if I had to be conservative, $300 worth. I had to be liberal, $400 or $500. He said he wore a $2,000 suit. It was right off the rack. It wasn't even his size. It was definitely not Armani. It was, whose was it? I'm not saying they're bad because I sold suits for years. Just trying to think of the brand. It was, I think it was Croft and Barrow, but I'm not sure. Okay, anyways. That he bought from Hollywood, Beverly Hills, Rodeo Drive. More I can't read this word. Clothes, shoes, more something clothing, shoes, ties, many can items, food items, expensive items. So after 2 months of trying to evict me, now what are you going to do? Now, you got to remember, this guy's already been evicted. I mean, the sheriff's department literally had escorted him off the property. Okay, I mean, that's a done deal. And for some reason, he thinks he still lives here. You make up lies, false statements, and say it will cousin it something, Steve, so it... I don't know what the hell this means. I can't read this. But anyways, in November, I'm illegally evicted. Illegally evicted means no. He actually was evicted by the sheriff's department. You both have committed perjury with... Oh, I'm sorry. You both have committed perjury which will be used against you in court. Jail time. Then you two idiots drive more harassment all the way to the State Brothers Supreme Market, or State of Brothers Market. That idiot wearing my clothes walks right in the store manager where I was using my cell phone to call the sheriff's department. That actually is kind of true. I was wearing his shirt. We went shopping because we go shopping twice a week. He happened to be in the store. I walked right past him, and I told the manager, I don't fucking want to have to do jack shit with this guy, and I kept walking. True story. When the cousin it sees me point to him wearing my clothes to the store manager, what does that butt ugly asshole say to me? The manager out loud, don't look at me. John told me to do it. No, that's not what I fucking said. At all. Not even remotely close. What I said was, I don't fucking want to have anything to do with this guy. Keep him the fuck away from me. That's kind of what I said. I have no control. Oh, by the way, Charlie, I have no control who moves in and out. My landlord does all that. Although from now on, he actually is asking our permission. He's actually going to say, "What do you guys think?" Because, yeah. All of this will be told to the judge in court. We go to the court July 6th, I believe. Not that I'm thinking he's going to show up. He actually has a warrant out in Connecticut, so I don't think he's going to show up. Not that he can get extradited. You're not going to get extradited for a bench warrant, but still. The 3 city inspectors investigated and found code violations. They saw everything I owned upstairs. They did find violations. That's actually true. All of which were fixed within a day or two. The only one that took longer, there was a hood that needed to be replaced over the stove. That's it. We fixed that. The rest we finished in a day or two. Nothing major. They thought he was nuts. Then when you refuse to let me go upstairs 2 times in 15 days, yes, when you get evicted, you're not allowed to enter the property. It's considered trespassing. What you need to do is you contact the sheriff's department and you arrange a date with the landlord of when you can come pick up your stuff. He never did this. What he did was he came over and he walked in expecting to get his stuff, in which place, was not going to happen. So we called the police and he left again. And what's worse is this is not one of my worst roommates, people. I've actually had women roommates that were worse. But those were ex-girlfriends, so you can imagine. We won't go into those stories. Maybe another time. I recorded everything with my new Apple iPhone, even at the store. Which is fine, because I said exactly what I said. I don't want to fucking have anything to do with this guy. Then I had a sheriff's deputy take digital photos upstairs. Everything I had, including the bed and the recliner chair. Yeah, we did too. So we have that as well. When I was still there, I called the sheriff's department over 12 times. That's no joke. He really did. He called the sheriff's department once because I took a shower. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. He called the sheriff's department because I took a shower. The upstairs bathroom is a shared bathroom between me and somebody else and then this guy. And it's always been that way. That's how, I've been here for years. He tried to publicly domain that back, like do what's called a, when the government comes in and takes the property, right? Eminent domain. He tried to eminent domain the property. So, We said, no, that's our shower. And anybody who knows me knows that I like my showers. It's very hot in California. It gets to about 100 and some odd degrees here. And I happen to actually cool off by taking a shower frequently, which I think most people should do. By the way, shower regularly. It's not nasty when you don't. On a call, the dispatcher heard you. She said, "What is all that noise yelling?" Well, that was me basically telling him to get the fuck out of the bathroom while I was taking a shower, I think. So, yeah. It's really creepy when you're taking a shower and a guy's right outside the shower thing, right? I said that's the owner with mental problems. No, that was actually me. He's tearing out my bathroom door, locks again. Oh, that was actually another story. That's actually true, too. But that's another story. He took out the bathroom door. But it's all recorded transcripts for court. No, it's not. You're in serious trouble. Double exclamation marks. Oh, my goodness. Not a single, but a double exclamation mark. You know it's serious when it's double. When the judge has all of this evidence, witnesses, you will have to pay all of thousands of dollars. The two of you will go to jail. I warned you all about this 12 times over 6 months ago. The junk car's code violations all came true. No, my car got towed because I had a outdated registration. And if you park on the street with outdated registration, they can tow your car. They happen to. Luckily, it wasn't a very expensive car. There was some stuff in it that I missed, and I wish I would have gotten it back, but shit happens. I am very non-materialistic. I don't sweat lost materialism because I've given up an awful lot of my life. I mean, I sold my house, and I got to get rid of all my furniture. I had $1,000 worth of furniture, $1,000. I had gun cases. I had a pretty nice house. I got rid of all of it, and just to be with my daughter. So materialism is nothing that really means much to me. So the fact that I lost my car didn't mean shit to me. But anyways, I could deal with you I could deal with you all in the first grade. The situation is this, and I want you guys' opinion now, because I can tell where this is going. I'll read a little bit ahead. Would you guys say this is extortion? Because this sounds to me like extortion. Because my landlord is very elderly. He's sound mind for the most part. But this sounds like extortion to me. But he says, I want to put an end to this stupid problem quickly. I will even keep this out of court. We will still have to go to court together. I will tell the judge I worked this out with you. As soon as you receive this letter in the mail, send me a text message at da. The message will say you received this letter. You will be there from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. The front door unlocked. You will receive this letter mail in the afternoon. So the message text will be as soon as I can receive this mail. So this message text will be as soon as you receive this mail. But for the next day, 2 a.m., I will be there between that time. We will talk about the conditions. We will walk upstairs to check what is left up there, which is, by the way, absolutely fucking nothing. We even ripped out the carpet. What is up there of mine? The only way you can pay off the cost, most of it, would be if I moved in back that day. God damn. Okay. I will live there for 12 months, no rent due. Oh God. Okay. That's $550 times 12, $6,600. We will work out the rest of the money you owe me. The conditions will be printed on your computer. You will be the only one there. If Cousin It, which is me, because I have long hair, is still renting there, then make sure he uses the downstairs bathroom before I arrive there. Well, I do use the downstairs bathroom. The downstairs bathroom doesn't have a shower. I do not want to see any more or anyone else move in, and print out the conditions. I told you before this should never have happened. You let that stupid idiot in back after you evicted him. Cider block jail. That's not me. He's talking about my other roommate, Kevin, right now. Cider block jail means that We had put up some cinder blocks, not cinder blocks, cinder blocks. We had sort of put up some cinder blocks to give him a little more privacy. That's it. That's all. You have no one to blame but yourself. You and those other two roommates I'm still being kind here. I could have cost you so much more money and jail time. So send that text as soon as you get this in the mail before I change my mind. Mike. Oh, it is more. There's a PS. That's why this letter is so long. So what do you guys think so far? This guy's normal? Yeah? No? I mean, come on. He's not that crazy. He only thinks he could get 30 gold medals, not 3,000. I'm sorry. So. Oh yeah, it's funny. Nobody's here done anything illegal. I mean, we did everything by the book. We did get a restraining order, but unfortunately we had to go to finalize the restraining order, and I don't remember what happened. We didn't have a chance to go down there and finalize it. But all right, let me read you the PS, because the PS is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pages long. Double-sided. So this is part 2. This is the PS, 9 pages long, double-sided. Fuck you, Kyle. Kyle's like, I'm getting this guy a non sequitur. Oh, God. I'm not going to even tell you his last name. He's coming on. Oh, God. I'll take a flat earth over this guy any day. Okay. Let's see what his PS says. You should receive this week on Wednesday, June 21st. Then text me that you received this. Then, even if my cell phone is turned off to charge, I'll still receive the text messages. Your mail arrives in the afternoon. It said on the street, but I'm not going to tell you my street, but you can find out my street if you really wanted to. In the afternoon. So I will be there looking for the text on Wednesday afternoon. I will arrive there no later than Friday. The time when I arrive will be 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. I wonder if I can read this in the cadence of George. I think that's possible. I can't do George very well. The Godless Iowan, he did George really well. If you haven't seen the Godless Iowan's response to George's video, go watch it, because he got that cadence down. It was really good. I'll try. School is over the summer, so try to be there during that time. I do not want to find one of your cars missing. The real Jeep and silver plated vehicles I will turn around on the driveway. I don't know what the fuck that means. You already played with me. Oh, so you already played games with me with the illegal eviction. That was more like William Shatner, wasn't it? That wasn't George. I told you before, this never would have happened. You let that stupid idiot back after you evicted him. Oh, wait. No, I already read that part. Moving on. P.S. Part 2. This past November, I gave the judge everything, including the rent receipts from you, showing that I paid in cash, money order, on time, even early. Yeah, I don't think he was ever late with his rent, so maybe. But you never show the judge that. The judge doesn't do that ex parte. But your receipts for rent paid were 5 weeks late for the 2 months. He wasn't living here at the time. He got evicted, and he still wanted receipts for his time living here that he wasn't living here because the sheriff's evicted him. So he's been gone on 3 some odd months now. He wants receipts for those months, he's evicted. Houseoy, Super Chat, $50. Sweet, from, was it Rubles? Rebels? Or what the hell are they called? It's like $3. But thank you, Houseoy. I checks him. He sounds like the right amount of crazy to be a good time. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't think so. I think even Kyle would turn him down. So what does that tell you? Kidding, Kyle. Kyle's like, no, too crazy even for me. Even before the lawsuit date of July 5th, I gave the judge in court everything months ago. After the illegal eviction in November 2017, I was forced to spend over $5,000 of my own cash at hotels. That does not exclude stores and restaurants' cash spent in the last 6 months. You are responsible for all of this, and that's all tripled underlined. Yeah, triple underline. Not just double or single underlined, but triple underline. The first letter from the judge, court sent to you, you stupid idiots, morons, the Three Stooges, Dumb and Dumber, with my mega genius IQ of 246. When you were 19 years of age, in the Marine, so when you were 19 years old, Marine Reserve, you never saw any action. Oh, wait, I already read that one too. What the fuck? Yeah. He wrote this really weird, so I'm trying to read over it again. How am I? This is like the same shit that he just wrote. I'm getting weird here because I just read this. Okay, this is actually part 2. I've not read this already, but it's going to sound exactly alike because the paper's already read. I put to the ground, but this is exactly kind of what I already wrote. So it's going to sound redundant, but this is a new part of the letter. This is part PS number 4. So yeah, I'm getting a little drunk. That's cool. I can't read this sober, man. This is making no sense to me either way. I'm an expert in archery and all firearms since I was 7 years of age. I was shooting pheasants out with the air gun and bow and arrow. I was shooting crows out of the trees 1 mile away. I was using a bolt action 22 caliber rifle with something sights. I removed the scope 4 times 12 power. It was too easy. I dropped the crows into the woods ponds, over 100 crows. I never saw any of them live, never missed, not even once, with archery or firearms. By the way, again, it sounds like extortion to me. It sounds like a threatening thing to me. I broke world's records thousands of times. Hunting, shooting, fishing, boon and crochet? I don't know what the hell that is, but okay. And fishing, fly fishing, IGFA, shotguns, over and under, 12 gauge, 16 gauge, 20 gauge, 28 gauge, 410 gauge. There's a 410 gauge? Really? Really? What the hell's 410 gauge? Anybody know? I gotta look this shit up. Fuck this. I'm curious. What's a 410 gauge shotgun? Is there such a thing? Yeah, shit, son of a bitch. There is a 410 bore shotgun. Let's look at this thing. I've never seen one. Oh, that ain't that motherfucking big. Okay. Yeah, it's not that bad. Oh, 410! Oh, okay, 410. Okay. Smaller than 12 gauge. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. During national championship competitions in skeet and sporting clays, trap competitors, I shot and broke 20,000 clay pigeons without a miss. A record that will never be broken. I have a digital photo of a world record. Rainbow. Now he's back on fishing. Rainbow trout over 30 pounds. That's a big trout. I used to fish for rainbow trout. Do you know the biggest size rainbow trout I ever caught? Seriously? 2 pounds. Yeah, that was it. 2 motherfucking pounds. And that's a big fish for 2. That's not bad. But yeah, it's the biggest rainbow trout I ever caught. So if he got a 30, God bless him. Yeah, this gets more and more crazy. Trust me. I haven't read the rest. I did read the last page. So, anyways, let's see here. Never tried my own fly fishing or dry or wet flies, streamers, bucktails, saltwater flies, but I was a master when I was 7 years of age. I started fishing at 5 years old. Scouts and coaches for the American USA Olympic teams, they have been trying to, what the hell is this word? Something me up. Sign me up. Oh, sign me up. I don't know what the hell it was. Sign me up for 40 years. Telling me I could win over 30 gold medals in one Olympic. Okay. Over 30 gold medals in one Olympics. A world's record that would never be beat or broken. I would win all events easy. Michael Phelps has 22 gold medals in swimming. But he took 3 Olympics to win those 32 or 22 gold medals. I still have the business cards from those scouts and coaches from the U.S. Olympic teams. I'm 64 years old, but I still feel and perform and look like I'm 34 years of age. No, I mean, he's not in bad shape for 64. I mean, I'm not going to lie. He's not in bad shape. I mean, but I don't care how old you are. You grab me by your fucking neck, I'm going to take your ass down at any age. But no, he doesn't. He's in good shape for 64. Amazing Mike deals with something else. He calls himself Amazing Mike. I want you to see. I want you and Cousin It and Steve to see this letter. I thought I was Cousin It. No, maybe not. I don't know. After all of you let him see the letters from the court judge, his response was, "I cannot deal with stupid people." Oh, it was me. Yeah, that sounds like me. Yeah, his response was, "I cannot deal with stupid people." Yeah, that's definitely me. He is calling the judge stupid. No, I was calling him stupid. And the fact that he didn't catch that kind of emphasizes the fact that I was right on the mark by calling him stupid. Because why would I call the judge stupid when the judge, one, never saw his letters, and two, judges are pretty smart for the most part. But I was calling him stupid. Yeah. I heard him say it. That was before November. I have everything recorded on my new Apple iPhone 8. The 4 new Apple iPhones I bought for everyone. The 3 cell phones you stole from me upstairs. I have one of his cell phones. It's not an Apple. It's actually a ZFE Obama phone, if I remember correctly. But it's definitely not an Apple. They better be returned with everything on the list I gave you. Okay, we're almost done. Only 5 more pages left, front and back. Continuing. After you complete this list, when I arrive, I only want to see you. When I move back in, it better be as quiet as a church. In the past, on the floor, upstairs, downstairs, upstairs, bathroom, he would make loud noises. Coughing and sneezing. More harassment. Okay. So coughing is harassment now. Sorry. Okay. This is the first I want completed by Thursday or Friday, June 21st, June 22nd of 2018. What is today? 25th. Ah, shit, we missed that deadline. Fuck. Damn it. No, Ghost Dog, he doesn't have an IQ of 214. His IQ is 246. Come on, don't make him dumber than he is. He's 246 IQ. It's a lot to complete by then. Also, the pump for my expensive 18-speed mountain bike, red. The electric pump for the mattress was a black bag in the closet. He has a mountain bike. It's probably $80 worth. He claims it's worth $10,000. So I'm wondering if he has a problem with the evaluations. Second, the wood table with my Sony 40-inch high-definition 4K TV. We did sell that. Got $100 for it. Not bad. That was the only thing of value in his room was the TV. $100. Everything else was shit. The table was heavy, so watch out for that new reclining chair. Cousin It, that'd be me, said he gave my TV to an idiot friend. Fuck no, I'm not going to give a fucking HD TV to a friend. I'm going to sell it to him. I'm broke. But I didn't see a dime from that. The landlord sold that. He got $100. Who will also be arrested for receiving stolen goods. By the way, the law here in California is if you evict somebody and their total net worth of the stuff left is less than $700, they can come get it. If they don't come get it or make arrangements, you can do whatever the hell you want with it. And I guarantee it, all that shit was way less than $700. The TV was probably about $100. That's what we sold it for. So that was about right. My Sony TV better be in new, perfect condition. Oh, it's not. It's not there. The Sony DVDs, Blu-ray player. By the way, the Blu-ray players, what are DVDs costing about today? Is $20? Something like that? Yeah. Yeah, abandonment is stealing. Yes, you're right. He did abandon it. He didn't ever call the landlord to try to come get it. He came by twice. He was informed he was trespassing and asked to leave. So, my 3 coolers and red large, 2 smaller blue and white coolers Do not expect any of the expensive shit not to be returned, and items past their expiration date of food will be there even. Okay, whatever. You ate everything in 6 months. What? You ate everything in 6 months. He had, if I remember what he had in the freezer, he had some ice cream, which was delicious, by the way, and some TV dinners. That was about it. And I didn't get the TV dinner, so I had some ice cream. But the ice cream was damn good, I gotta admit. I really do like ice cream. So we are going shopping. For fuck's sake. We are going to go shopping together at the store to replace everything, which would be ice cream and TV dinners. Then you will pay for everything. I also have plastic. I'm sorry, I can't read his writing. I also have plastic something from Albertsons stores. I don't know I can't read what he says, so sorry. Baskets with handles. Also, 2 expensive leather briefcases. He had 1 leather briefcase. It wasn't very expensive. They contain records. That is true. Let's see. Digital photos. Heavily detailed. I'm sorry. 3 cell phones. Smartphone in a brown case. 2nd silver cell phone. Flip phone. 3rd black small flip phone. Why the fuck does this guy think he has so many cell phones? He had like 1 cell phone, and it was like a cheap Obama phone. And 3 chargers. That's the 2nd time he's mentioned 3 chargers. He really wants to make sure his phones are charged. Well, I mean, it sucks not having a phone that's charged. I get that. Sunglasses, field glasses, 7x15 power glasses, 8 power glasses. Oh, we're on the last fucking page. Thank God. A 3rd and small telescopic eyepiece, a book of vitamins, magazines, digital photos are from the Chicago 200 times 25 something or other. I don't know. I cannot read this guy's writing. I'll scan this or take a web shot of it to show you. I'm not making this shit up. I can't read this shit. In the closet, my $10,000 suit. It wasn't. Dark gray suit you both saw me wear 3 times. Also expensive shirts, jackets, fleece, blue jeans, blue plaid shirt, white Michael Jordan, $120. No, I sold clothes for quite some time. That shirt is white. It's not $100 or $20. It's not even silk. It's just, poly blend kind of thing. Sneakers. Let's see. And last page. God, can I make through all this? In the closet, a new stereo in a box with 6 CDs. The stereo is one of those really, really cheap things you get from like the dime store or the dollar store. Or maybe like Big Lots you get for like, like $6. You get one of those big boom boxes. Well, they're not even that big. They're like maybe the size of a football. Enough for 1 CD. And they're made of cheap plastic, and if you drop them for more than 3 inches, it's going to fall apart. Yeah, it's one of those. New hair dryer. There was no fucking hair dryer because I had to buy my own. If there was a hair dryer, I would have kept it. Fuck no, I actually bought my own hair dryer for my own hair. Shit. If I knew there was a hair dryer, I would have kept that motherfucker. Cooking equipment, pans and toasters and guards and deodorants, blah, blah, blah. Rogaine. Well, fuck, if I would have known that, I would have kept that too. Have you seen me? I don't remember seeing a Rogaine. Just for men's hair color and gray shampoo, conditioner, etc., etc. Fishing rod, reel tackle in a black clothes box. Besides the food items, it will be on the list of what is missing. We will go to the store together, and you will pay for it all. That's about it. So there we go. That was my non-dramatic reading of the last mail that we got from a psycho-ass roommate. I think it actually sounds threatening to me because he's mentioning the fact he's proficient in firearms, which he's not. He suffers obviously from dementia and phantasia and whatever that disease is when you think of all these fantastic stories that you think are true. But yeah, I mean, it's a dangerous situation because when you don't know what a person's capable of, right? This guy actually carried a gun up in another state, And he was actually arrested one time he was being evicted from some other place, and the lawyers went out or the sheriffs went out to serve him, and he threatened to pull a gun on him. So this guy's no joke. I mean, isn't it? Don't get me wrong. I would fucking kill him. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know what a psycho person does like this. I mean, this guy has literally threatened lawyers. He was arrested twice. Once for threatening a lawyer verbally, and once for not leaving the property of a hotel, because what happened was, this is another true story. He had actually made reservations for a hotel, and he went to the hotel to stay in the hotel. They informed him that the reservation was made 3 years prior. So he decided to sleep in the parking lot. Yes, true story. So do we have any questions on the dramatic reading of my roommate, Great Debate Community story time? Thank you for listening. All right, let's go on the live chat. Sorry, guys, I couldn't really read and watch at the same time. One Cloud Shoe, I seriously want to know how you didn't smell crazy in the sky before becoming roommates. Oh, I did. Matter of fact, I had actually told the landlord, this guy is fucking nuts. Because this guy was coming in. He's one of those semi-personable kind of guys. I mean, he can carry on a conversation. Doesn't sound like he's stupid. And he kind of charmed the landlord. And the landlord was like, oh, this guy's really smart. He knows calculus and math and science. And, he was a jeweler. And I'm like, oh, really? This is great. I mean, the guy's smart. Maybe I can have a conversation with him. Come to find out, he didn't know jack shit. I mean, he didn't even know what like sine was, right? I mean, if you study math, I can tell you right now, anybody who knows math will know what sine is. I mean, you kind of learn that kind of stuff in grade school, I guess. He didn't know what that was. He didn't know what a derivative was. And if he studied calculus, no, not going to happen. Anyways, so let's get some questions going here. Thank you, Charlie. Again, it wasn't my most dramatic reading, but it was really hard to get through that because, one, the grammar is horrific. The spelling is atrocious, worse than mine. And yes, I have bad spelling. So it's very difficult to read his penmanship. And also, it's hard not to break up laughing hysterically when he says certain things. Because it's like, I know what happened. His way of weaving the narrative to something completely and preposterously different is pretty remarkable, to say the least. I mean, he literally does think that he has a super model girlfriend that he's marrying, and that he lives, going to be living in a mansion, and he goes to Rodeo Drive and he buys all this expensive shit. Okay, well, his idea was expensive. He did have a pair of Ray-Ban glass case, inside of which were what you would find at a dollar store. They weren't real Ray-Bans, so whatever. Wotan, did he believe we were living on a spinning ball too? No, Wotan, he wasn't that crazy. Come on. Of course he knew the earth was flat. We're just all shills, man. We get paid to tell people the earth is round. So I expect my check here soon there. Brandy Lynn, if you're cutting the checks for the NASA, you need to kind of like get your shit on the game, because I haven't had a check from NASA in some time. So Brandy, come on. This is the best bread time story I've ever had in my life. Good. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, not my best reading. I think the corn whiskey kind of hit me more than it should have. There was only like 6 shots left, but damn, that motherfucking shit is strong. It is like moonshine. So, guy says NASA checks have been late lately. Yeah, I don't know what is up. How does NASA expect us to shill if we don't get paid on time? I mean, do they think we do this for free? I mean, pretty much we do, actually, by the way. The Non Sequitur Show is non-monetized yet. Hopefully, it eventually will be. Everything that we've gotten from Patreon, everything's, we're storing up, and we're making sure we have the right products and the right hardware and software, and we appreciate all your patronage very, very, very much. But YouTube has not monetized us yet, and it's kind of sucking. It really does. I wish they kind of would. We see other channels that are monetized that I think are far less in quality and content. And I don't understand what the hell YouTube is doing. So, Ghost Dog. So a 246 IQ wrote a psycho letter. Damn, what a moron. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, $52 million a day, and they can't even pay us on time, right? Right? I mean, seriously? But anyways, it is getting late. I don't want to wake up my roommates because they do, it is 12:30 here. But I do want to appreciate you guys listening to my story time, and I want to thank you all very much for not just being a patron of this channel. I will be having more content on this channel. I'm putting out some new videos that we'll be doing on different subjects, such as like the next one I'll be doing, I believe, is the argument from contingency. Yeah, that's going to be a good one. And other philosophical arguments and some math stuff as well. We're going to be re-going over things like why repeating decimals are what they are, and just kind of basic stuff we did on the Great Debate community, but only on this channel because a lot of people are telling me they want to have some seminar type courses. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some really smart people, and we're going to have training courses on a particular topic. And then we're going to be playing like Science Jeopardy and Physics Jeopardy. And on the Non Sequitur show next week, we'll be playing Flat Earth Jeopardy that I wrote. It's pretty good, actually. So next week we'll be playing Flat Earth Jeopardy. So anyways, Mr. Oso, thank you for the $5. I usually get the cops called when I'm watching my roommate's shower. He's hot, not just taking a shower. Yeah, you know what? I'm not creeped out by a guy watching me take a shower because I was in the Navy. So you really don't care. I mean, let's be realistic. I'm not going to give a fuck if some guy's watching me. Him, a little creepy. Halsoy again. NASA bucks. Thank you, Halsoy. Sean, 0.99 repeating equals 1. Yes. And we're going to be actually going over the math stuff for that. I've done it before a couple times, but it was a very long time ago. People have recently asked me, again, can you please explain this in a way that we understand it? So yes, I will be doing that on this channel. We'll be explaining why 0.9 repeating is equal to 1, and we'll be using various proofs from calculus, geometric progression, algebra, and I don't know, maybe some other types of proofs we can do. Landon, the Flat Earth Jeopardy was fun. Yeah, by the way, Landon was one of my test subjects for the Flat Earth Jeopardy. He really enjoyed it. I gave it to Kyle. He liked it. So I'm really looking forward to do that next week on the Non Sequitur show. It's going to be fun. It's going to be really fun. And I'm also going to be working on some other Jeopardies as well. All right. Well, anyways, I'm going to be ending the stream. Good night for watching. Thank you all very much, Landon and Brandy and Seneca and Kyle and Mr. Oso, Fred, Nacha. You guys are all great. I do appreciate it. And like I said, I will be running more Hangouts and explanatory stuff on this channel because I have my own separate, Patreon and people that support me in it for many years, and I appreciate it. It will be happening. It's just we've been so busy with other things. But I will be doing argument from contingency, and I will also be doing, what's the other argument I decided to do? I don't want to do the evidential problem of evil. It's too long and complicated. I did the logical problem of evil, but what do you guys think? Oh, you know what? I will be doing Aquinas' 5 ways. How about that? Because S.J. Thomason, she really likes the Aquinas' 5 ways, and I will show you how all 5 of those 5 ways basically are bad arguments. Okay, so with that, thank you guys, and good night.